Hey bassoons, let's talk about your F level 2 scale, so the 2-octave F scale. Okay, so 1 flat, B flat, good news. Bad news, remember E naturals. Okay, so watch your danger note of those E naturals for me. Okay, your bottom octave honestly should be awesome. It's one of the first scales we ever learned. Your low F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. No problem there, but we're not stopping there now. So now we have to go up to half whole G, flicked A, flicked B flat, flicked C. Remember D, you can flick that top one. And then your favorite, high E natural. Okay, so you might have to work with your fingers a bit on being able to make that transition really smoothly from high D. Remember, you have to change your left hand to that forked fingering, and don't forget about res, and then 4, 5, and 6 down here in your right hand. Okay, so D to E is honestly the hard change. And then if you can get to that high E, all you have to do is pop up that 6th finger, that ring finger down there in your right hand, and you've got high F right there. Okay, so practice that high D, E, F. Okay, that's that D to E that might get you. Okay, it is a little awkward because you're lifting up your 2nd finger while you're putting down that 3rd and res for that forked fingering there. So you might just have to practice going back and forth between those 2 notes a few times for your fingers to get used to that change. Okay, so let's try the top 3 notes, D, E, F, and also coming back down to E and D. Okay, that's going to be your hardest transition in this scale, I think. Okay, so high D, E, F, then ring finger first, E, back to D. Okay, one more time. D, get to E, and then F, and then E, D. All right, let's try playing those 3 notes. Okay, you can tongue them all for now, or tongue up and slur down like you will in the scale, but just for practice. Make that top of the scale really smooth. Okay, sometimes what I hear is kids will get it up there, oh my gosh, the beginning of their scale is awesome, they get all the way up to that high D, then they have to slow down to get to that like E and F fingering, and so it kind of just makes their scale not sound as smooth as it could, because remember, we want to keep everything the same tempo all the time. Okay, all right, so let's try a finger version at our slow-mo speed of 40. Okay, all right, here we go. Down, up, down, up, fingers, here we go. It's F, then G, A, B flat, C, D, E natural, F, keep going, G, A, B flat, C, D, here it is, E, F, back down, E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F, then E, D, C, B flat, A, G, low F. Okay, all right, how'd you do on those top notes? And also, please don't forget to flick your A, B flat, C, and D if you have that top flicker as well for me, okay? It's going to help those notes come out really well, all right? All right, let's try playing it at that slow-mo speed. Here we go. And down, up, ready, and breathe. I hope those high notes went pretty well. Remember, as you go up, you also need to make sure you're supporting with good fast air, and the voicing, raise that tongue in the back, almost think E. I also feel like as I go up, I'm almost rolling in my bottom lip a little more, which makes my chin a little flatter to help support those high notes up there, okay? So just kind of maybe think of that the next time. You do not want to use kind of the wet parts up there on those high notes. Okay, there's not much muscle there, so if I see that bottom lip, or you can see that bottom lip pooching out a bit, you might not have enough support from that bottom lip. So almost feel like it's tucking in ever so slightly more. Okay, all right, let's try it at our faster speed of 50. Here we go, fingers down, up, ready, here we go. G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Back down. E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F, E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F. All right, here we go. Let's try it. A little faster. Down, up, ready, and all right. Used a lot of air on that one. All right, one more. Let's try it at quiz tempo 60. Here we go. Fingers. See if we can get those high notes there. Down, up, ready, here we go. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F,